live started. You see the link on Facebook?
I'm logging in now.
What's up, people? This is gonna be Sunday Nite Wine Down, episode 60, the first of the new year. What's up, Lady KC? What's up, little Joe Mill? What's up, Tara? What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all like and share the video. We're waiting on KD. Thanks for having some technical difficulties. Yeah, Angela, that's Judge over there in the cut.
Yo, what's up, family? Happy New Year's. What's good?
What's up, Lady KC?
I got logged in.
Make sure y'all like and share the video. All right, while we waiting on them, I guess we can get on the icebreaker now. Sure y'all like it. What's up, Tara?
What up, Tara? What's good, family?
All right, people, while we waiting on KD, we won't get into the icebreaker. So I want to know, who is your favorite actor or actress? Who's your favorite actor or actress? And I'm going to put a story to this after everybody says their favorite actor or actress. That's going to be the icebreaker. What's up, people?
All right, man. I think I got Denzel. I mean, Training Day is my favorite movie. You know what I mean? So, hey, Diana, how you doing? What's up, Lady KC? Much love to everybody. Good seeing y'all again. Hope y'all New Year is definitely a blessing. I got Denzel, man. I'm a Training Day fanatic, and but I also respect Ice Cube a lot from coming from being a nigga with an attitude to making kids film. So I got a lot of respect for Cube too.
What's up, Diana? Kalina said Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is up there, probably in my top 5. Right, in my top 5. Definitely him and Al Pacino is in my top 5. It's tough. It's tough for me to just pick one though. It's tough. I might even have to go Lorenz Tate. I might even
as your favorite.
Yeah, I might even have to go Lorenz Tate.
Hold on one second, bro. I'll be right back. My son calling me.
All right. What's up, people? Let me know who's your favorite actor or actress. And send some prayers up for Nell. The Omarion is hitting Nell kind of hard right now. So send some prayers up for Nell. Let me know in the comments. It is a lot, right, Tara? It's a lot. I would put Denzel up there. I put Lorenz Tate up there. I put Angela Bassett up there. It's a lot. So just name a couple of y'all favorites in the comments. Yeah, Robert De Niro's weight is definitely right there. Definitely Robert. A lot of people saying Robert De Niro. I ain't mad at that. Has anybody seen KD? Somebody put a APB out on KD, and put y'all prayers up in the chat box for Nell. The Omar not whipping his ass right now. Yeah, Angela Bassett. I got Angela Bassett up there. Definitely got Angela Bassett up there. But as I'm asking y'all this, I want to tell y'all that I don't know if y'all was watching Insecure. The series finale of Insecure just went off. I want to give a shout out to Issa. If y'all don't know, this show started on YouTube. She created this show on YouTube, and then she got it all the way to HBO. So she had 5 seasons on HBO, and it just ended. So let me know in the comments if y'all was Team Lawrence or Team Nathan. And he just probably got a bag for like a couple $100 million from HBO to do whatever she want to do now. So she's a writer, director, all the above, and she's definitely on the
What's her
rise.
name? What's her name?
Issa Rae.
Oh, Issa Rae. Okay, that's her real name.
Right.
Okay. I thought they were just trying to be funny. I thought it was a play on Lisa Ray. Okay, so that really is her name.
No, that's her real name. Issa Rae. So in the comments, let me know if y'all wanted her to be with Lawrence or if y'all wanted her to be with Nathan. If y'all haven't seen the show, go back and watch it. It's 5 seasons. It's on HBO. It's a great show. I guess you could probably say it's like the black version of Sex and the City or something like that. But it's a great show. It's a female show, but I watch it because I like females, so I'm into that kind of shit.
I don't like TV, but I got somebody else that I like. I like Will Harris, bro. I think he's a really good actor.
Yeah, I fuck with Will Harris.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I fuck with Will Harris. That's what I'm saying, man. It's tough. What's up,
What up, Helen? How you doing? What's up, love? How you doing? Happy New Year's to everyone. Who's your favorite actor or actress? We only got like 2 females though. Who your favorite? That's your favorite female team?
I say Angela Bassett.
I'm going with
I could go Nia Long.
I'm going Nia Long, bro. That's what I was. It might just be a personal thing, you feel me? But I'm going Nia Long off the cuff.
I could go. There's a couple people up there. Who else? I like Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock, that movie that I just posted earlier, that was a great movie.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock, she's dope. She's definitely a dope actress. She's definitely dope. It's a lot, man. This is definitely a lot.
Diana, you gotta get a Fire Stick if you don't got HBO. You gotta get a Fire Stick. You can watch anything on the Fire Stick. Just let me know. I'll hook you up. What's up, people? I also want to say, RIP to John Madden. Because if anybody that watches football or play video games, John Madden is definitely like a fixture, an icon. EA Sports in the game, all that. John Madden football. Rest in peace to John Madden. And rest in peace to Betty, who was 99.
And Dan Reeves, too. Another football icon.
Who you said?
Dan Reeves. He's a Hall of Fame coach. He coached the Broncos.
Yeah, I know Dan Reeves.
Yeah, Dan Reeves passed away as well.
Getting older, and we're going to start losing more people. That's just the way this shit works out here.
Yeah, and I want to send a rest in peace to my little cuz, J.R. Woods. I did the eulogy for him this week, New Year's Eve. I mean, he was a hell of a football player, hell of a father. He was a really good dude, so that's where we at with it.
Diana, how you got a Fire Stick? You talking about
it ain't jailbroken. That's what it is.
You need a jailbroken?
She got a regular Fire Stick with nothing on it but the original apps. Hey, T, she got the Snake game up there.
That's crazy. Yeah, I send you the instructions and shit if you need to jailbreak that joint, Diane, because we can't have you out here looking crazy. We can't have you out here looking crazy. We gotta
look at Diana. She know her stuff. He did play for Dallas. You're right. Well, you play running back.
Yeah, that was John Elway's coach.
Yep.
So we can start going through some of the topics that people posted on the Sunday Night Wine page. If anybody sees KD, can you knock on her door or her window or whatever and tell her that we're on the show, we're rolling. Where is she? And
go ahead, T.
I was about to say, and I didn't see everybody put up their prayers for Nell as he's fighting the Omar right now.
Hey, real quick, where are my Capricorns at in the audience? Where we at? As a matter of fact, make sure y'all tag y'all people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we tag everybody on Facebook. I know the Cowboys playing. Hopefully they lose, but you know what I mean?
Cowboys about to take an L.
We live, you know what I'm saying?
Cowboys about to take an L. Y'all can go ahead and turn it off.
Hey, they just scored though. For real, there is a 3-point game. I hope it going to overtime so I can make me a bet.
Well, I'm a Capricorn. I know Kalina's in the comments. She's a Capricorn. Who else is Capricorn? Oh, Reese is a Capricorn. There's a couple Capricorns hanging around. I think a couple people in the comments might be Capricorn. I forget who it was, but somebody in the comments.
All right, let's go through some of the personality traits of a Capricorn. Ambitious, driven to do their utmost best. Capricorns never let themselves off the hook. Persistent, pessimistic, sensitive, practical, disciplined. That's just a few.
I don't like these things that they're saying about us.
I mean, it's true. Hey, look, I know a lot of Capricorns. I gotta agree with these things. I gotta agree. I mean, it's not all bad. It's just what it is. It's a great balance. Hardworking, ambitious, responsible. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with all these frigidless.
You don't agree with that? Workaholic, pessimistic, sensitive, stubborn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get with these things.
I know
a few. I
ain't mad at it. All right, so on the Sunday Night Wine Down page, y'all said y'all wanted to discuss certain things. So
hold on. That's not all the signs. It's not like that. Helen, stop it. Go ahead, T.
What she said, that's all the signs?
Yeah, just all the signs have those characteristics.
It's some of those. It ain't all of those. It's some of those. They throwing some extra shit on us. I feel like they throwing some extra shit on us. But in the comment, where we at? I guess Diana wanted to know what steps are being made to make changes in your relationship. That's what Diana asked. What steps are you making to move forward to make changes in your relationship? I guess that's what she asked. So what's your thoughts on that, Judge?
What changes are being made? Say it one more time.
She said, "What are you doing to make to move your relationship forward? What changes are being made?"
Oh my goodness. I can't answer that at this current state. I don't have an answer right now. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just trying to get me right. I got a lot going on, man. I can't answer that right now. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on that one.
I guess we all are battling with patience. I guess we all are battling with patience and understanding. I guess we're all battling patience and understanding, trying to move forward. Who's January 5th? Diana's January 5th? What's up, Diana?
Well, we got a few Capricorns in here then.
KC, how you gonna say we're not disciplined? I don't appreciate that. I believe that we're very disciplined.
She's speaking for herself.
Oh, she's not disciplined?
Yeah, she's speaking for herself.
You're not disciplined, Lady KC. Come on now. What are we doing out here, people? Kalina said we're perfect. Don't
see. You see that? See that? See.
Now you agree with everything? Stop the nonsense. What are we doing, people?
You see that? See, it's always somebody that got to get carried away. Why? What's this whole perfection thing? Like, come on now?
I'm gonna say we're perfect, but of all the signs, we are the goats.
That's a.
I mean,
it's a sea goat. That's almost like a seahorse. Nah. Which is almost like a Charlie horse. Y'all the pain in the ass. That's what it is. Y'all the Charlie horse or the Zodiac.
We the only goats of this shit. I mean, we start this shit off. We the goats of this shit. So that's just what it is, people. So
Diana, what brings about this whole relationship question?
That's because we've been going back and forth about that on the last couple episodes about saying things that they want to do, but not actually doing them. Yeah, Shalimar, it's definitely.
See if does anybody want to come on? You know what I mean? And explain why you feel that way.
So Shalimar also asked, "What are y'all what is everybody's top 5 New Year's resolutions.
Mm.
Everybody always says every year that they're either going to stop smoking, they're going to stop drinking, they're going to chase the bag more. These are like the basic top 5 things that people say every year. They're going to lose weight, they're going to start working out, they're going to eat better, they're going to take care of their family more. These are all the things that everybody says every year. And then I guess about March or April.
March or April. I say after Martin Luther King birthday, all that shit go out the window.
That's what I'm about to say. March or April, they right back on their regular bullshit. So that's just what that is. I don't know about all those things.
I definitely want to eat healthier. I definitely want to. You know what I mean? That's one of mine. And I think I want to.
Tara said 2 weeks tops. 2 weeks tops. And then everybody back on their
Yeah, that's why I say Martin Luther King birthday. By then, everybody like, I'll do it next week. I want to open up a youth ministry this year so I can go into the detention homes and speak to the kids in the detention home. That's not really a resolution. That's just a goal of mine.
All right, I'm trying to get Katie on, y'all. Give me a second. What are these saying?
Charlamagne said the first 90 days are the toughest. That's true. That's that discipline come in that. I have none. I'm just not gonna let it and not sweat it. I'm just gonna let it and not sweat it.
Yeah, I think you just gotta create your own plan. I don't think you should, categorize that to New Year's. You just gotta put your own plan in place and start moving. I don't think you have to set that on that date.
I mean, especially as we going through so much these days, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, like, it doesn't even matter if it's a new year or not. We should constantly be setting goals, like long term, short term. We should constantly be setting goals.
Okay, we'll see.
And striving to seek and get and attain those goals. What else, Sue?
Hey, I can't see y'all. I'm on this phone, so I can't see you, but I'm here.
You can't move it you can't move your screen, swipe it to the side?
If I turn mine to the side, it's still not gonna be that big.
No, not that. I'm talking about you can't swipe it to the screen to the side and they come up.
No, I think she means she can't see the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hardly see y'all anyway. I mean,
Katie, what kind of phone you got? Android over there?
No, it's an iPhone XR.
Ain't nothing wrong with my Android.
It's the iPhone XR, but I ain't used to doing it on my phone. See, usually I'll be on my computer, but my computer somehow won't sign into the network.
Hey, Sue, you get too much to be doing this whole pay-as-you-go phone thing. Come on now. Little Target jank. Come on now.
Maybe I need to go to that to have better service.
That's your plan, KD?
Maybe I need to.
What's going on? KD, we started off with the icebreaker was who's your favorite actor or actress?
Favorite actor or actress? Wow. You would ask someone who don't watch much TV, but let's see.
TV. This is crazy.
I know, right?
Yes.
Can I say myself?
You can say whatever you want to say, KD.
There you go.
No, let me see. Who do I love to watch? I have a lot of them that I admire, T. That's a loaded question, but I would have to say right now, probably Viola Davis.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say James Earl Jones. I don't know why.
James Earl Jones?
Look, Lil Joe Neal says Samuel Jackson. So who do y'all think is better between Samuel Jackson and Lawrence Fishburne?
That's tough.
Well, Sam is the man right now.
I'm going with Lawrence Fishburne, though.
Yeah,
I'm going for Lawrence.
yeah, I think I gotta go Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, but Samuel got this one that's banking right now. Where's Lawrence? Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, that don't mean he's not a better actor though. You know, I mean, he has more. Like, he's definitely probably got the most movies of anybody in the history of movies.
Right.
He probably a Capricorn. Let me look him up.
Lawrence Fishburne probably been in like 60, 70 movies.
Yeah, he's a good actor now. I don't take that away from him.
I'm going Lawrence Fishburne. Let us know in the comments.
But has he acted as much since he did that Tina Turner movie?
KD, he's on Blackish. What are you talking about?
Right. I forgot about that.
Samuel L. Jackson is 73 years old.
Yeah, and Sam's still pushing it too.
People saying they saying Larry in the comments now.
When does Capricorn start?
Capricorn started what, the 22nd?
Yeah.
Okay.
December?
So he's the 21st. So
he's the 21st
of December.
Is that Capricorn team?
Maybe
He on the cusp. He on the cusp there. Because it start like right around there. He on the cusp.
He probably got a little bit of that work ethic in him.
KD, I was telling them about Issa Rae that I put you on to.
Oh, well, see, after you told me who she was, now I realize who she is. Her name is ringing big.
Yeah, they just gave her a couple $100 million.
It's ringing big.
So she's gonna come out with like a couple shows. She got a couple shows coming out soon. But she writes and directs and all that good shit. So KD.
Yeah.
Judge did not finish the movie.
Wow. Well, I finished it for you like 3 times over. That's a great
Really?
movie.
Yeah, let's talk. We can still talk about it. We can talk about it.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I absolutely love because I love the dry humor in it. You know, once I saw who the actress was, I'm like, okay, this is gonna have some comedics in it. And with Jonas Hill, you know, I mean, that's all he played.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I did like it.
Well, let's tell the people we're talking about this movie called Don't Look Up on Netflix. So it's basically a movie about how the government, there was a comet coming towards Earth that could possibly kill everybody. But the government saw it as a way to make more money. So they chose to jeopardize the world. Their thinking was, we'd rather jeopardize the whole world if there's a possibility that we can make more money from this comet hitting the Earth. So, KD, after you finished the movie, what did you think about it?
Well, even though they had their little spin on it, you know, to make it funny, Meryl Streep did a great job as the president. But you got to look at that's some real shit what they doing. You know, I mean, it make me think really and truly to COVID.
Right.
I mean, come on now, everybody have the speculations that is being fed to us some type of way. And you know, I mean, it's their way to push, you know, sales or whatever. I mean, they're playing with people's lives. The government don't care about you. But what are we gonna do about it? That's the question. What are we gonna do about it?
All right, people. So let me know in the comments if y'all seen the movie and what's y'all thoughts on the movie. So, Judge, the little bit that you saw, what was your thoughts in the process?
In the beginning, it was starting off too slow. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got bored with it. But then, like, when they started going on the TV shows and stuff, and they won't taking them serious at first, and then it started getting it was funny. It started getting interested. I gotta finish watching it because from what I understand is that you said there's a way for them to profit off of the comet that's going to hit the Earth. I want to get that's the part I was waiting to get to, and I started falling asleep. But before I said it looked like it was decent. You know what I'm saying? It looked okay.
Now that part is going to come up closer to the end, though.
Oh, okay. So I'm going in like 4 months out.
All right. So this is what it is. So on the comment, so what they saying is a lot of the materials and things that they use for cell phones or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, we're running out of that. So that was the premise of it. We're running out of the stuff that they use to make cell phones.
Right.
The enhanced cell phones. So on the comment is all these materials and minerals that they can use to make more money and make higher technology. That's why they agreed to let the comment hit.
That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, because they had chips of gold on it, he said, or something.
Right.
Yeah. But the gist of it is, they were willing to sacrifice the entire world.
Right.
For some damn money.
For some damn money. Yeah.
That's crazy. Sound about right though.
But this is the thing right here, T. Although their safe haven was a little bit out there as far as like going to another world or whatever, they had their escape route planned. So they're safe. So, with this COVID and stuff going on, that the government have their family protected.
Right.
During all of this, because they have the antidote.
Well, they always have a backdoor.
Yeah. They got underground bunker systems.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got underground bunker systems. You better believe it.
They always have a backdoor that they don't tell us about. So my thing with that is, how do y'all think that relates to what we call in the hood the Omarion? How do y'all think that relates to that? And what do y'all think about where is the president? Like, I haven't seen the president since the election. So where is the president?
Wasn't he sick?
I don't know if he was sick or not.
Hey, that man like 80. That man probably somewhere asleep, bro. He done took his blood pressure medication. He probably somewhere knocked the hell out.
But see, but the thing of it is, even if he can't be there, where is everyone else? T got a point. Where are they?
Yeah,
like, fuck y'all, you on your own. They're somewhere.
We haven't seen Condoleezza. We haven't seen anybody. Like, where's everybody?
Nobody.
Yo, once they secure the vote, they don't give a damn. Oh, to me, Obama was the only one that was willing to step out and speak on things. To me,
I feel like we've always seen, even when Bush was doing bad shit or whatever, we still saw them. They were still visible. Like, Trump was visible all the time. They was visible. I haven't seen
Trump wasn't that visible. I mean, yeah, he was.
I haven't seen this motherfucker at all. Like,
see, you got a point now. You do have a point. Because
he came on TV like last week, though.
An appearance. Where's the vice president?
Right.
Somebody needs to be damn stepping up.
Right.
And letting us know they damn care.
Obviously, they don't give a fuck.
And that's what I was telling y'all. I mean, even in the black community, like, we usually hear from Farrakhan, Al Sharpton.
We ain't got no black leaders now. Everybody on their own. Y'all niggas on your own. They don't care.
So y'all got to figure it out.
Diana, who you mean talk negative? Who always talk negative, Diana? The black girl?
Are you talking about Condoleezza or you talking about old girl? What's her name?
I don't know.
God damn it. Well, I don't even remember her name.
Who talking about Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
ain't seen her since she was pulling hot sauce out of her bag and wearing Chuck Taylors in the hood.
I ain't seen I ain't seen either one of them. And I ain't even think about that shit until y'all just brought it up.
Nah,
oh my gosh.
I was like, we haven't seen nobody.
Hmm.
What's happening in NYC, Tara? So they waiting on a new mayor. What happened to your old mayor? Didn't he get caught up touching on the girls or something, Tara?
Damn.
What?
They last got caught up touching on the girls or something.
They probably liked it. I ain't gonna say that. I take that back. I take that back. I don't want to be on the goddamn TV. You know, I mean, back in the day, women loved getting with men in a position of power.
Tara said the president has been ill. I thought so because I've seen where he.
Oh, she said he's been on.
Yeah, I saw him on last week.
What was he talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even I didn't entertain it.
Oh shit!
He came on and I turned it. I was like, I don't feel like
y'all see, y'all ask where he is, and then you don't look. I didn't know he was on.
Yeah, I saw him. He was on.
Yeah, I didn't know he was on, and I'm not gonna even lie and say I would have looked at it had I known.
So I've seen people saying that Trump wasn't that bad after all. after what we seeing what Biden is doing. So what's y'all thoughts on that?
Oh, now I don't know if I'm ready to go that damn far.
Trump. People like Trump because Trump was financially responsible for the people. You know what I'm saying? Trump took care of the people. Trump is a businessman.
Yeah, he's.
You know what I mean? He gave stimulus checks. He gave PPP. He made sure the people wasn't out here. And as far as him as a president, outside of that, he was something else. I wouldn't say all that, but people are looking at it like, okay, at least he took care of us. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
I don't really care either way. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't getting no PPP.
With him.
Who got one?
He took care of the rich people.
Hey, I know people that got like 4 stimulus checks. What you talking about?
Yeah. You people got a couple of them. Those ain't just coming like every month.
Those was coming out. Those was coming out in the budgets, Katie.
Yeah, it was coming out like every month.
Well, I guess my ex held out on me because I ain't seen nothing.
She said Trump was the worst bumper check. Well, that's what a lot of people look what they're dealing with now. You know what I mean? You could go a while without paying your rent, your light bill, and all that stuff's over. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about none of that. People now struggling financially and emotionally now.
Yeah, and they don't care. They really don't care.
Sarah said their governor was a freak ball. that's why he got put under investigation because he was.
Oh yeah, he was something else.
But like she say, he did have it under control with the
he
shutdown.
was doing good. They loved him. They wanted him to run for president. They loved him.
Why didn't he?
Because all that shit came out, Katie, about him touching on the girls.
Oh, they stopped him that way.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So was it warranted touching, or was he on some pervert stuff?
No, they said he was on some pervert shit.
Okay. So it was like I see you and I put my arm around you, and then I rub your back, and I'm like,
it was like I see you. And then I'm gonna rub your butt, like.
Oh.
So he just exerted his powers on
right.
Wow. Okay.
But they say he was doing good. Like everybody in New York loved him. I heard him talk about him all the time. They loved him. They wanted.
Well, then maybe them girls loved him touching their booty.
Yeah, everybody want to check at the end of the day.
Everything all about being seen now. It ain't like it used to be. Perv, exactly.
Katie, what's going on with you?
Oh, trying to get things back to normalcy. Does that even exist anymore?
I don't think so.
Ooh. Coming into the new year, we always look back at where we've been, what we've done, and all of that. And I had memories coming up, from the previous years on, New Year's Day and all of that. My ass been struggling a long damn time. It's time for it to stop. Every year, I'm like, it's going to get better. Goddamn. I'm ready for it to get better.
I'm with you. Hey, look, all that black eyed peas and eating collard greens for money.
I ain't eating nothing for New Year's Day except for moles.
That shit ain't worked in 30 years.
It ain't been working. I ate moles. We had moles for New Year's.
Y'all had what?
Moles. What's barbecue? That? It's a barbecue place.
No, it's not. Mm-mm.
Oh no! I'm sorry. That's a Mexican place.
Yeah. I had a chicken wrap.
You had a chicken wrap?
I had a chicken wrap.
Hey, did you see what Diana said? There's going to be serious repercussions for those who got those checks and don't have a business. So get ready. Yeah, you're right. People already, they said they got a website like you could go on and put somebody. You can go on there and see who took the checks or not.
Oh, really?
Right.
I didn't take none.
Right, but that's basically like they're picking and choosing who they coming after because the guy from Pretty Ricky who got arrested.
Yeah, I saw that.
They sentenced him to like 2 years or something like that. But he still got like 20 million of that money that they don't even know where that's at.
So that's all they gave him was 2 years?
Yeah. So he's only got to do like 11 months inside, and he's still sitting on that 20 million.
Oh, hey, that might not have been a bad deal.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking, Judge. That's what I'm sitting here thinking now.
That might not have been a bad deal for 2 years, 20 million.
Yeah,
I
he
think
made.
I could have did that.
Yeah, so the total of it was they said it came out to like 24 million. He had to pay like 2 million, and all his fines and restoration and all that shit. So he's still sitting on 22 million of it.
So what did how did he get that money?
From the PPP loans.
Oh.
Yeah, so he'll be like, look, I own a record company and I have like 50 employees. I got to make sure they're straight. You know what I'm saying?
Who was this guy? Pretty Ricky?
He's in a singing group, Pretty Ricky.
Shit, Pretty Ricky sounds pretty smart.
Yeah, well, he gonna be pretty lucky in the back of somebody's cell in a couple months.
Hell, he can pay them off. Look, dude.
Yeah, I don't think he got that money.
I'll make sure your books are taken care of.
Oh, he got that money.
That money gone, KD.
He got that money. He's still sitting on 20.
There's no way. There's no way the fans would take every cent of that. What he got out of that on the offshore?
Yeah, he moved it.
They talk about he bought Bentleys and all this other stuff. I don't think he got it.
Look, but that's what I'm saying. That's why they said that's why he only got that amount of time, because they couldn't find the money. They can't find the money. That's why he only got that little bit amount of time. So they only could charge him with what they could find. That's why he only got that little bit of time.
So how much did they actually find?
About 2 million.
That's it? Oh yeah, Pretty Ricky, pretty smart.
I think he ain't got it.
You don't think he got it too?
Nah, I don't think he got it.
Diana said the people that's going to fill it is the people that's on public assistance
and housing assistance. Unfortunately, you're right. It's the poor that have to suffer.
But isn't that always how we've been raised and living?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Hey, Karen, you might not know, but Tino, like last year, it was like a bunch of dudes like flexing. They was like walking around with money all in their arm, necklaces on, fresh shoes at concerts, brand new cars. This was up and down your whole Facebook timeline.
Oh, these are the people that was getting the business loan?
This is just regular people like us.
I know, but they were getting a business loan, right?
They was getting business loans. They was filing for unemployment and they never had a job. and they was just filing for unemployment. They was getting a check every
month. Well, somebody didn't tell my struggling ass the truth.
And unemployment was paying like almost $1,000 a week.
Well, I remember they was paying that much, but again, how come somebody didn't show my dumb ass the tricks? I struggled the whole time.
Oh, Katie, they was getting that money, Katie.
You're right. I couldn't have did it. I would have told on my own self. I wouldn't have. I'm too damn honest.
It just ain't worth it.
No, it's not.
I ain't going to jail behind no damn money.
It is not worth it.
Yeah, they was balling. Now your Facebook timeline dry.
It's gonna always catch up with you. So they may have had fun. I hope they were smart enough to try to put some do like Pretty Ricky did. Better put some away.
No, they spending that money. Most people in the hood, they was spending that money. It was buying crab sneakers. Wow. They was spending that money.
Y'all don't remember we did the episode on that?
Yeah, I do.
Remember the dudes that was making? I think that was like the year before. I think. Remember we did the episode on they made the song about it.
yeah, sure did, because some guy told on himself.
Yeah, I was the PvP. Let me say shout out to Donald Trump.
Yeah. And they picked him up. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, that was funny, man.
That was pretty funny. Is he still in jail for that?
Yeah, he in jail. They both in jail.
How much time they gave him for that?
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
He should have reached out to Pretty Ricky to get some.
It might have been like 5 or something like that, Katie. It might have been like 5 or 10 years. It might be like 5 to 10, something like that.
Well, he should have hired Pretty Ricky to do his deed, because that was pretty dumb of him.
Yeah.
So, guys, what did y'all make resolutions, or did y'all say the heck with that too?
We talked about it earlier. We talked about how everybody make their list and it lasts for only 2 weeks.
Well, now people are more so doing the vision board than doing the resolutions.
So, are you into vision boards, Katie?
I'm getting there. Yes. I'm getting there.
I'm
My stories that I make on my Facebook, that really be my vision board.
right.
It
I'm
just
not,
be my
that's
vision
what I was
board.
about to say. I'm not into the. I'm not into the conventional vision board, but I'll write it down. Like I'll write it down.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
that's crazy
I
you
do
said
my
that.
vision board my way.
Right. What you saying?
That's
Charles?
crazy you said that. I did an unconventional one, and I was supposed to do something with my boys, but they shut it down. We were supposed to do a New Year's Eve, so we did it. The way I have it is with index cards.
Right.
And you put your index cards in a Ziploc bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first index card I wrote on everybody's index card, right? And I want y'all to listen. I learned this in psychology, right? From a psychology counseling class that I took, and it's important that in the beginning of every morning, like we should give you, when you look in the mirror, you're supposed to give yourself a high five every day. You know what I'm saying? And as corny as it sounds, oftentimes we give everybody else so much credit that we don't give ourselves enough credit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to start your day off by putting yourself in a positive mindset. You know what I mean? So that was my first card for everybody. You make sure you give yourself credit. And secondly, one of the things I have in my bag that I put it, and I tell everybody, put a picture in your bag, in your Ziploc bag, for somebody that you just refuse to give up on, like somebody that motivates you. You know what I mean? Like if you're having a bad day or things are not going your way, you can look at this one person and say, you know what? I can't let them down. I can't fail because they mean that much to me. You know what I'm saying? But we need those kind of pick-me-ups. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I'm telling you, it's the way the world is getting now, it's getting harder and harder to be optimistic. I don't even let my foot touch the ground without praying. Got to.
Yeah. Spirituality is definitely important, especially for people who only focus on money. You know, you're going to lose a lot if that's your only focus in this world. Because what happened, if you see now the dollar is getting weak, the stock market is crashing, what's going to happen when money has no value? You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, what you going to do, you know? So, or if you lose that, like you was a millionaire, now you're a millionaire, is only worth 200,000. So it's important to have other things outside of monetary values that's internal.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of that is dealing with other people and how you can affect their lives.
Uh-huh. So true.
Yeah. So what hey family, what y'all got on y'all vision boards? Like, you know what I mean? What's some things that
y'all, I can't see your comments. I'm can y'all still see me on the screen?
We can see you on the screen. Like, I got my comments on my cell phone on the YouTube channel. That's how I see it.
We can see you, KD.
Oh, okay. Because I can't see y'all as I look at some. Hey, Diane, I'm looking at everybody. Lil Joe, Miss Jones, Lady KC, Joanne Stokely, Tara, Shalimar. How everybody doing tonight? Did y'all have some collard greens?
Well, there we go. Oh, I can't see it now.
Yeah, who had collard greens, KD?
I know you didn't cook any tea. I'm talking about these sisters that cook, unlike myself.
Even if I didn't cook nothing, KD, I'm gonna get some collard greens, KD.
Right. Okay, well, I didn't go with collard greens. Hell, they ain't been bringing me no money. I ain't going on this year.
Eat some collard greens, KD. I eat collard greens. Good for eating greens.
Oh yeah. Now,
Hey Karen, did you let a man walk in your house for New Year's?
Christopher walked into their house.
Okay, that's the first person that walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You know about that one, T, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was
a does it count as the one that lives there walked through the house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Christopher was the first one to walk through.
Oh,
he
yeah.
went out and he came in. Shell threatened him and told him he couldn't come in before 11 or after 2.
Oh yeah, they don't play like them ladies from down south, boy. They don't play that.
No. They don't play that. My mama would darn draw a gun on somebody if they tried it on her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my ex-brother-in-law, he did it for the hell of it to us one time. Him and his girlfriend came to the apartment, and when we opened the door, he took and pushed his girlfriend in first for the hell of it. That year right there, we had the best luck we ever had.
Yeah.
It's like it was reversed.
All
I
right.
don't believe in none of that shit.
I don't believe it either. But look, hey, what happened? What happened if your boy dressed as Medea come through the door? How does that work?
Good question. But I would say that it still revert to the male because he's still a male upon the dress.
Okay. So we hope. But yeah, I get it.
He has a girlfriend now. I will never even hear from my little Miguel.
So, Katie, do you believe in all those little traditional things?
You know what, T? I have let that go. I held on to that for generational purposes, but I have found myself over the past few years without even realizing it, breaking all kind of generational traditions because I just don't know. I don't hang on to stuff like that because I don't think they have an impact on my living anyway.
Right.
So I don't, like I said, I didn't have the traditional dinner. I didn't even worry about it.
I'm just glad these holidays are over so we can sort of kind of get.
I am too, T. I am too.
I need to
get back to.
You said you have me over because of what?
I want to get back to my regular life, like.
So I ain't gonna lie, I'm the total opposite. I wish they could have been extended, and I look for a reason to be happy, and it seemed like just Christmas, giving away gifts, other people, just the holiday spirit. It just felt like it was needed this year. That's just my personal opinion. You know
well, you have kids too, when
right.
you got small kids, that play a different part in Christmas. To me, it always did.
Right.
But once the kids are all grown up and you have no one to have that little joy, well, with me anyway, it put a totally different spin on it. I tried to keep Allison to the side. I made him pretend for years. I knew that child knew it wasn't no Santa Claus, but I told him if you stop believing, that's when the magic stops.
Right.
But I enjoyed just seeing the lights, the trees for other people. It was just the season itself, with so many deaths this year and so much crazy stuff going on. It was just nice to be able to get away from regular stuff. But yeah, like you said, we back to the new year now, so it's about to get wild. Yeah, it's about to get wild.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's more bodies dropping up here, so it's already getting back to regularly scheduled television. That's what it is.
I saw my neighbor told him to step in and get out. I love the holidays. What that mean?
She said,
step in and get out.
I don't know. Maybe somebody was tied to the bed or something.
Damn, on some misery shit.
Maybe she was somebody.
Oh, she had the neighbor to step in because he's a male. So she told him to come out. But then you walk through and get your ass on out my house. I feel you, Helen.
He stepped in and we kept going to the bedroom. Don't tell the whole story now, Helen. Don't tell half the story.
What you ain't tell? That's right. Tell it all, girl.
Tell it all, Helen. You gave that man some black eyed peas, collard green, and he had some yams and some thighs and breasts and legs.
Helen, you giving up yams down there?
Yeah, them yams.
Crazy.
We ain't mad at you. She said, no, hell no.
All right, so I have an ideology. So before we get into that, do y'all have anything else that y'all want to touch into before we get into this?
No, the only thing we didn't talk about, Charlamagne said her New Year's resolution is to stay focused and have zero distractions. That's tough.
Yeah, that's the thing. Trying to keep that negative energy out of your way constantly. That's what I have to try to concentrate on anyway. Because like I said, it come through in everything now. But if we can stay positive, things are gonna be what we make it, regardless. It's gonna be what we make it.
I mean, distractions are not always negative, though, right? Distractions are not always negative.
Always.
You know what I mean?
Not always.
Like you can be on a diet and boy, you walk past somewhere and you smell some fresh. You remember the movie Life when he ate that pie out the window? I mean, that was a distraction. You feel me? That like for people on a diet or trying to eat healthy, you know, it could be anything. You know what I mean? So I think focus is the key.
Yeah.
Focus is the key.
Can y'all put some prayers up for Barb as her family had a tragedy on New Year's? Her 19-year-old baby cousin got killed.
Oh man.
Who?
Barbara Jones.
Oh man, Barb.
Got you.
Prayers.
Man.
What's up?
A lot of stuff.
It's getting
Yes,
crazy.
it
outside.
is.
It's getting crazy outside everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It truly is. But you know, they say at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, that's when you see a lot of people that cannot bring the new year in, and then you have a lot of stuff that's happening at the beginning of the year.
I think we ended the year at 560 murders.
Whoa. Dang, man. It's like COVID is not doing it fast enough for people. We just got to get in there and help them, huh?
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 60 a month.
I'd be scared to even peek my head out the door. And that's no lie. That was the latest snatch from a parking garage last week. They made her drive around to different banks, getting money out. And the garage she was in is one that I have parked in plenty of times. Tell you what, somebody can get my ass and ride me to a bank. They're going to be riding all day for nothing. Because they ain't got nothing in there, one of them bitches. So they're gonna be riding my ass a long time.
Damn. She said a long time. Damn. Damn.
KD, shout out, man. KD, shout out, man. Make sure y'all still put y'all prayers in the comments for now. He in the hospital struggling, fighting on Marion right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen, they're gonna sex traffic you.
They gonna sex traffic me?
Yeah, they're gonna say you. They just gonna get the bag. They just gonna say you to somebody and get the bag from the. They gonna be like, you know, what I mean, give me $5,000. And then they gonna sell you to somebody else, and then they just gonna, you know what I mean.
By the time I finish tearing all the hide off of them, they gonna have to shoot me.
Hey, look, the next thing you know, you gonna be in a brothel in New Mexico somewhere.
I'm going out fight, Judge. They gonna have to kill this, and I'm going out fight.
I know that's right.
KD got the price in that bio over there, man.
Got one team.
KD got the price in her bio over there, man. What's up? All right, everybody, we're gonna get into ideology. So this is gonna be a either or. So depending on your situation. So this week's ideology is gonna be: did you have a sibling rivalry or only child syndrome? Which one of these do you fall in? And, you know, what is your experience in that?
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't never have to be bothered with that, to be honest. I didn't.
Who wants to go first? You going first, KD? KD?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have any problems with that because my sister, she was older and she lived with my grandmother.
Right.
And it was me and my brother that was raised by my dad and my mom. You know, my sister would come over, but you know, it was three of us, and each one of them had their favorite. So each of us got petted by somebody. So we didn't never really have to compete. And of course, I'm not an only child, so I never had that problem.
So all of y'all was somebody's favorite, basically.
Yeah. My sister was my grandmother's favorite. My brother was my mom's favorite, and I was my dad's little girl.
All right. So what about you, Judge?
So me and my oldest brother. So I'm gonna break it down on both sides of my family. So my mom had me and two other brothers, but my oldest brother is 5 or 6 years older than me, depending on when our birthday fall. But he lived with my grandparents up until they passed away. So it was kind of just me and my baby brother. His kid, he is crazy as hell. He was just over here the other day. he was just over he stayed with his grandparents, you know what I mean, till there was also I didn't have a rivalry with them, but on the other side of my family, my brother, rest in peace, the Sonny, me and him only 6 months apart. So my dad had kids, you know what I mean, with two different women 6 months apart. And I was older than him.
Right.
So it really wasn't much of a rivalry because he was better than me at everything. It wasn't much of a rivalry, man. He just was a different type of person. He just no matter where we go, he was like super popular with everybody. Even at a young age, like we was like little, like 8 years old, 7, 8. All the girls want him to be a boyfriend. And that stayed to when we was adults. He was a great basketball. He was the type of player that, like, say like the game on the line, he'd throw the ball up from half court and go in. It was just crazy, man. Like, he was a football star. Everything he did was just phenomenal, man. So it really wasn't a competition. He owned it. You know what I'm saying? He was younger than me. Huh?
You were jealous of him?
No, not really, because he was still my brother, though. You feel me? Right, so I really wasn't jealous, but I can say like I wanted some of the attention, you know. But when we got older, it kind of like when you know he stayed in the street and I went in the military, so it kind of balanced itself out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But even in the street, he was that dude though. He was hustling, and he told me, you know what I mean. He told me when I went to Japan, he was like, "How long you gonna be gone?" I was like, "A year." He said, "When you come back, I'm gonna own these streets. Everybody gonna be hollering at me." And lo and behold, he was the man when I got back. Mm. So he did what he said. He was a really special guy. You know what I'm saying? But I was lucky to have him as my brother. But yeah, it really wasn't a rivalry because he owned that with everybody, all our brothers and sisters. He was special. You know what I'm saying? So it was fun having him as a brother, though. I miss him.
Now, T, you and your brother were rivalries all the time, right?
Everybody knows that me and my brother argues like people out in the street, like niggas that don't know each other. me and my older brother, not my oldest brother, but me and my older brother that's close to me. He's probably like 3 years older than me. We argue like niggas out in the street that don't know each other. But at the end of that, it's still all love. Like it never really gets like physical or nothing like that. But we argue. It's a competition, and we argue about damn near everything. Everything is an argument or a competition with me and him. And on my dad's side, I have an older sister and a little brother who I didn't really get to grow up with them, so we don't have that kind of
bond.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of connection.
Yeah.
But when we get together, you know, we still good. But yeah, me and my older brother, we definitely go through that rivalry thing. What are you saying, Sharon? What's saying? Let's go through some of these comments, people. What's saying, Sharita?
So, Charlamagne, you the middle child. What does that mean?
See, I was the middle child too.
The middle child. This is what they normally say with the middle child. The middle child is normally the one who feels like
left out.
Yeah, they don't feel like they're the favorite, and they don't feel like they're the least. So they just fall in the middle.
Well, no, I can see you being the least because think about it. You weren't the first one there, so somebody gonna let them know that's my firstborn. I love them. Then the baby, everybody loves the baby. So the middle is just like, you know, they just somebody else.
Well, actually, I guess my brother would be considered the middle child, and I always put myself as a middle child because I had a brother under me. He died a few hours after birth, but my mom always made it plain to me, you weren't the baby. The baby died. So she didn't let me forget that fact. So I always kind of put myself in the middle.
That's crazy. That she said she say it like that.
She said it real.
She kept it real like, hard, trust me.
She said it like somebody just said, "Hey, pass me the sugar." That's how she said that. Like, like general conversation. Hey, you know, old heads was something else though, bro.
So, Shalimar, tell us what you mean about, you know, you being a middle child. How was your experience being a middle child? Angela said, neither me or my brother was always best friends, and my sister is 7 years younger than me.
Oh, that's good. Now, me and my brother, when we were young, now when we were young, no, me and Jeffrey fight like hell. Yeah, because I threw a knife at him one time. Yeah,
That's a
me and Jeffrey
rivalry
used
right
to
there,
fight.
KD. KD, that's a rivalry right there.
Yeah, I had forgot about that. Yeah, me and Jeffrey used to fight like no other. We did.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I thought I had killed him when I threw that knife at his
that's
back.
crazy.
It was by the grace of God that it landed at his heel and not in his back.
That's crazy, KD.
Yeah, we got wild.
That's crazy, KD, because I know somebody who had a fight with one of their brothers and they stabbed him and he died. So
Yeah, I mean, it
you gotta be
scared me.
careful
I'm
with that
not
kind
going
of
to
shit.
lie. When I threw that knife at him and I saw it was going straight to his back, I just started screaming. And
Right.
it fell right at his heel.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that kind of shit.
Yeah. I mean, I was only, 11, 12? I was young.
Diana said only child syndrome because her brother are 9 years apart.
Oh.
Okay. A lot of people seem like it's a lot of gauges where people are like far apart.
Yeah, well, we didn't have that problem. I mean, I was 4 years younger than my sister, 3 years younger than my brother, but they weren't even quite a year apart. 11 months, 3 weeks.
Hey Judge, you ain't hear KD just say she was about to stab her brother, KD?
No, no. Hold on, something just failed, bro.
Yeah. All right.
I have a little mean streak in me, T.
Look, Helen said it was 7 of them, but it wasn't no rivalry. Helen, if it's 7 of y'all, it has to be a rivalry somewhere in there. You probably just didn't notice it or see what was going on.
Or maybe you forgot like I did.
Right. But out of 7 of y'all, it's gotta be a rivalry somewhere. Out of seven people, it's gotta be a rivalry somewhere. It just might not have been you.
Karen, why you was gonna stab somebody?
Well, he was messing with me. Jeffrey used to always pick on me, and he would never help do it. I mean, my mama had to hide out one time because he would cuss me out every day. He cursed me out, and the neighbor was telling mama, said, he don't help niece to do anything. He played the music loud. So she decided that she would hide behind the bed one day. And he came home, and he was just cursing me to no ends. But he would always mess with me, and I got tired of him messing with me. So
that's just how brothers and sisters is, K-Day.
Yeah, well,
you ain't gotta stab them though, K-Day.
I acted off of instinct. I told you I have a little mean streak in me.
Look, Judge,
he ain't mess with you no more after that, did he? He ain't mess with you after that, did he?
Yeah, he did. That damn crazy fool still bothered me.
Judge, Helen said that
it
was 7 of them and there was no rivalries. So tell me,
crazy.
That's what I mean. Tell me the ages that y'all spread apart, that there was no rivalries out of 7 of y'all.
Now, the only way I can say that, hey, Helen, did y'all grow up in poverty? Like, because
that caused even more rivalries. Because
not really, because you really got to lean on each other a lot more. You know,
right?
Yeah.
Right. But if you get one thing that I don't get, then it's on. Then it's on. If you get one little thing that I don't get, then it's on, man.
But no, what Judge probably talking about, see, like my dad grew up, like picking cotton and stuff. So it was when they worked, everybody had to put the money into the house to, I mean, everybody. So one person didn't have any more than the other. One may have worked more than the other. And maybe that could have caused some rivalry. Like, well, like how come they ain't going to work like I'm going, but I got to put the same amount in. Because my dad had 6? It was 6 of them.
Shalimar is saying the middle child is the
I agree.
Yeah, it could be. Like I said, I wasn't quite the middle child, I guess.
Oh no, I got quite a bit of like even my stepbrothers and sisters that my dad, that's not blood, but we're just like blood. And to be honest, that is the greatest thing that ever happened to me in life. Is having those siblings.
Really?
Yeah.
Because now, y'all in the audience, I can't see who's there, but like, do you think that an only child can get spoiled? Because see, you know,
What?
I only had that.
What kind of question is that, Karen?
Is that even a question, Katie? Hell yeah.
I'm thinking, can they not be spoiled?
No, KD, when I was the only child, when I was living with my dad and it was just me and my dad, hell yeah, I was spoiled.
Well, my son don't think he was spoiled.
Well, that don't mean he won't spoil because he don't think he will.
My son don't think he's spoiled now. He's spoiled in a motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, man.
Because you only have one child that you're buying for, so yeah.
Buying for, feeding, attention, everything they want, they can probably get just about everything because they ain't got to worry about nothing else.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because Alice thought we was rich up until he was 16 and start working for himself. He actually thought we were rich. So yeah.
Alice is pretty cool though.
Look, Judge, so how are the toddlers now? How are they handling it?
Man, listen, my daughter is awesome. My baby boy, everybody in the whole house want to kick his ass. He's a pain. His name should be Prince. He's a royal pain in everybody's ass. He terrorizes the whole house. He cries. How you gonna cry and you bad as hell at the same time?
He's the baby, right? He's the baby.
Yes, he's the baby.
That's what's wrong with him. He's mama's boy.
No, it ain't even about. No, she tired of him too. Everybody in the whole house turned on him. We all
house turned on him.
He's the villain, bro. He is the villain in the house. And then we be like, we shipping you out. We sending you to another family. He get pissed.
How old is Prince now?
He's 5. He's about to be 6 in March.
Oh,
he's a Pisces, man.
Look, but how is he with your daughter that's close to him?
There's definitely, man, look, this is the whole point. I can't even really say because he's like that with everybody in the whole house. This dude has a, listen, this is a true story. My daughter's birthday, December 17th. She had a sleepover, an all-girl sleepover. We sent him to stay with his cousin. The whole house was peaceful. The whole weekend, no crying. I mean, we had little babies here. Nobody crying. No whining, no fighting. This dude gets back Sunday, and he puts the whole house in a freaking uproar. You hear me? Knocking shit
down. Put some holy all on Prince.
Fighting, fussing, whining, crying, yelling. I mean, man, I don't know what to do with this dude, man.
When is Prince's birthday?
He's a Pisces. Matter of fact, him and my brother's birthday that passed away March 8th, the same day. He was a crybaby too growing up. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with all this emotional stuff. I can't deal with it.
Look, my kids, when they was little, they was like the best of friends. My daughter's the oldest, so my daughter would take care of him like he was her baby. But now, as they started getting older, probably like 8, 9, something like that, it's always, Daddy, you love him more. Daddy, you love her more. So that's what they
wow.
Yeah.
So how many years are they apart?
They only like a year and a half apart.
Mm-hmm. But see, you can justify yours because you love them both equally, but you still got like a different type. Like for her, that's your little girl, that's your daughter,
right?
So you're gonna have the same love, but it's gonna be a different type of protected love. Whereas that's your boy, that's your son. You got to give him that hard love because you want him tough, but you still love him just the same.
Right. It's just funny. It's just funny to me how they both say that though. They both will say, "No, that's your favorite."
Well, there ain't no competition. My daughter gonna tell you my daddy is my favorite person, and I'm his favorite person. It's straight. She'll tell you. She'll be like, Prince, you need to go. No, don't get off my daddy. You go, mommy, your favorite. You go hang with. Yeah, it's wonderful.
So she done took ownership of her daddy.
Yeah, but she hang with her mom more now though. It's all good. But I want to say this, y'all. I think only children are weird.
What you mean?
Not like somebody that's an only child. Like they be on some other stuff. Like I don't know. It's kind of. I got a cousin. He's the only child. I got 2 of them.
They don't have the same social skills. That's why.
They go off. You'll hear from them for years. They be on some weird stuff, man. Like, bro, like we used to sleep like on the same floor.
They used to being alone. They loners because they used to being alone.
Yeah, they weird. Oh, definitely.
Look at some
weird
of the
stuff.
comments, guys. Look at some of these comments. Some of them saying that they were spoiled. And
I told you, KD. Tara said she was spoiled until her sister was born. Yeah, my brother would say since I was the baby on my mom's side, since I was the baby that I was spoiled.
now, what does Shalimar mean that they normally turn into the goat?
She's saying the middle child. She's saying the middle child.
Oh, okay, yeah, and that is true.
Oh.
But you know, in my case, I was one turned into the goat.
How is that true? How is that true though, KD? You just go reference that to yourself and make the middle child the goat?
Yeah, because the middle child usually have to fend for themselves the most, and
Right.
they learn the most responsibility.
No, the oldest child normally has to take care of everybody. So how can you say that?
No, because that oldest child is gonna be they're the first baby. So they're gonna be spoiled to a certain. I can attest to that. My sister, I was the first one in my family to ever get driver's license.
Right.
And I aided them into being more independent because see, my sister, she was spoiled rotten by my grandmother. She didn't have to do anything. She was 30 before she was cooking a full meal. My mom had me cooking a full meal at the age of 11.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to learn earlier than your siblings because you have your siblings to look. You can see it. Like the first child can't see it. Like as the baby can see it, you can see your siblings doing it, so you learn faster. That's all that is. I don't think that makes you the goat though, Katie.
I think so. I think so. That depends on what level you've reached. And yeah, I'm goat status.
You goat status.
I'm goat status.
Katie is claiming herself to be goat status.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm goat status too, Katie. I'm the middle child. I'm goat status too. I'm with you.
Hey, I'm the baby child, but I'm goat status. I ain't gonna even lie about mine.
See, I'm the baby and I'm the middle child in certain situations. So I guess I'm everything.
You the goat.
Yeah, I guess I'm everything.
Yeah, you the goat. Uh-huh.
Shalimar, are you a water sign? Are you a water sign too? I can't deal with it. I can't deal with all this emotional stuff. I can't do it. This is not for me.
Alone,
I can't do it, man.
Judge, you're getting too old. You're getting too old for that, Judge.
But this is the crazy thing. He don't cry. He don't cry at school.
Right.
When he's on the soccer field and the basketball court, he's the most competitive person I've ever seen. He only do that in the house. I'll be ready to kill him, bro. I can't take it. It make my nerves bad. I don't know.
He probably know he the baby of the house. He know he the baby of the house. He know he can get away with that.
Well, he get a lot of ass whippers. That's
okay, I think I see where this is going, T. Judge, you just don't like it that your boy is seeming weak. Is that it?
I don't care. It ain't a weak. I don't want to hear it. I don't like all this emotional stuff. I mean, if it, I just can't take all this crying, bro. If something wrong with you, I'm cool. This dude
so what if parents come to you crying?
That's what? She ain't about to come to me. I'm going to get her. If she crying, it's gonna be a problem.
Hey, that's called favoritism.
That's called favoritism, Judge.
That's called favoritism.
No way.
That is
not called favoritism. That is not favoritism.
That is favoritism.
Oh, you're a Cancer. Okay. That is not favoritism. I disagree.
Yeah, that's a little favoritism now, Judge.
That is not favoritism. My daughter only cries. Okay. Let's look at it like this. Like this. She only cries when it's warranted. This dude cried for 3 hours because we had to take him because I told him he was going to the barbershop.
Okay, I get your point now.
Mine is in reverse from that. I worry about my son more than I worry about my daughter. My daughter is from rugged. My daughter is rugged, like she's been in the trap. That's how she acts. My daughter acts like she's been in the trap. My son been spoiled and coddled his whole life. So I worry about more than I worry about my daughter.
Same thing here. I don't worry about my daughter. My daughter is good. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Oh, Shalimar said that they are emotionally manipulative.
I can see that.
Oh, water signs.
Yeah. Yeah, they try to play on you. Yeah, they do. I already know that. They do. They try to play on your emotions. They do. They do. She's right. They do. It don't work with me. That's why I don't like it. So it don't work on me. It ain't gonna work on me. I don't like it. It's gonna cause more problems. You know? I can't get with it. I'm a Libra. I'm the only sign that's not a animal or a human. So I'm a scale. I ain't trying to hear all that. I don't want to. Be on my face with all that, bro. Unless it's warranted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not for no reason. No, I don't want to deal with it. Nah, I don't care. So you ain't gonna be able to manipulate me, Shalimar, because it ain't gonna happen. Like this dude, they gonna be like, this dude's an asshole. He don't care about my feelings. You know?
No, you do it. He probably get his coddling from Cole, don't he?
What? She beat him yesterday. If I can say that in the head.
Prince to me. Y'all leave Prince alone.
She told she was tired of hearing him cry for no reason. I'm telling you, he get it from everybody. The whole house turned on him, bro.
Well, y'all are not giving him attention then. You got to give him that attention.
He get a lot of attention.
He's not getting enough, Judge.
Karen, he's very competitive. He loses a game, he started going crazy. I don't know what's wrong with the man, bro. I don't know. I'm hoping he grow out of this.
He will.
Yeah. What are you doing at school?
Now, T, your son seemed to be so mild mannered. Is he always that quiet? He's pretty easy to like he don't give you no trouble.
Yeah, not really. He been spoiled his whole life, Katie. What trouble do he need to give me?
He's not spoiled. He was just loved.
He is spoiled, Katie.
He's just loved.
That boy's spoiled.
I don't think you spoil kids. You love.
It's a difference between being loved and being spoiled.
What's the difference? Now that's me and
the difference is look, Katie. The difference is that he got that $1,000 PlayStation 5 in his room right now.
Well, you just love him.
Well, you got one for him.
No, his mom got it.
Well,
you got a 5?
Yeah.
Tell him I need this John. I got one too. Tell him hit me up. I need to see him on 2K in Grand Theft Auto.
That thing was $1,000. I thought they were $500 or $600.
Yeah, it came out at $500, $600, but
but retail.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and you could probably sell them for $1,200. For real.
Right.
I know Alice got 2 of them when they first came out at $500 because he ordered some for his friends.
The PlayStation 5?
Huh?
The 5?
Uh-huh.
Okay, look, he got off.
Katie,
he got it back when they first came out with it.
Look, Katie, he's spoiled because he's grown up his whole life around both his parents, and if you ask him, is there anything in his life that he ever wanted that he never got, he probably couldn't name something.
That's the same with my son, to be honest. That's the same with him.
Look, all right, so since we're talking about that, is there wrong with spoiling though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it is.
You think it is? Okay. Why you think it's something wrong with spoiling?
Because once they get older, then their attitude comes from that entitlement. They get this from being spoiled, and they feel like they don't really know what hard work is because they
don't appreciate you.
Right.
Okay. So what if, as a parent, you should make them responsible and understand what humility is, and still give them what they want? Can you still do that in the same nature of saying, you know what, I want you to have more than me, but you're going to understand where this comes from, and you're going to work for it, but I'm still going to allow you to get that.
Right, but it's hard to do that when you set that type of precedent, and then the other side, like,
okay, that's different.
I tried that.
Yeah, that's different.
I did that actually with Alice, like for his grades and stuff.
Right, that's how I was raised. You had to get good grades to get.
Yeah, like for every age.
I've seen kids look. Hey, Judge, I've seen kids coming in. I've seen kids come in the house with D's and like 2 F's, and then they go to GameStop and get
Oh hell no!
I paid for A's and I paid for B's. He didn't get shit for C's because that was average.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if he got D's or F's, then that was a punishment. Plain and simple. So you had to get your good grades. You may as well go on and get paid for it. You know?
So, Judge, you don't think there's nothing wrong with kids being spoiled?
I think that I do think there's something wrong with it, but I think it's a parent's responsibility. I don't think there's nothing wrong with kids wanting things. Now, when you think you're entitled to something, then we got a problem. You feel me? But if you're going to work for it, like you say, good grades, extra chores around the house, doing certain things, so you got to work towards it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Huh? Well, see, that's what I'm saying. She said teacher responsibility. That's what I'm saying. Look, this is where the difference comes in. I was raised like you do your chores because you want to fucking live here.
That's responsibility.
And they're raised like you do your chores to get allowance and money. Mm-hmm. And I was raised, you had to do your fucking chores. It had nothing to do with no money. Your reward was that you get to live here. That was your reward.
Facts. Yeah. But just because we was raised that way, that doesn't make it right, or it doesn't make it wrong. I'm just saying, let's have a balance. Like, you know, if you want something, you still working towards it, or you got extra chores. All I'm saying is, as long as you teach the responsibility that comes along with it, I don't think nothing wrong with that. So if you get chores and you know they're a good student and then you know they're a good kid and they're doing their chores, what's the matter with them getting, you know, a PlayStation or the Jordans or whatever?
Right.
You know,
right. That's what I'm saying. If you're doing it from responsibility, I don't consider that being spoiled. I consider it being spoiled when you feel like you're entitled to all of that shit without doing anything. That's what I consider.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'm just saying this in Leon Judge in my house. or dealing with me, we're doing that at all. Like the moment, matter of fact, if I figure that if I think you feel like you entitled to some shit, I'm gonna take it back. Oh nah. Nobody owe you nothing.
Now, in my era, you didn't find no privilege. Not in where I was raised at in the hood. You didn't find no privileged blacks.
Right.
Not where I was anyway.
Yeah,
but it's different kind. This generation is different. They live off of, if you look at every kid, probably like 10-year-olds or older, they probably all got a cell phone.
Oh yeah.
My son has a cell phone at like 7. At like
7 or 8. About 7 or 8, right? Mm-hmm. You know, what I'm saying is the generations are different now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They all have this sense of entitlement, and it's up to us as old school that we have to remind them. Like, don't nobody owe you a damn thing. Like, you know, if you was, hey, you know, right here you go. Yeah, you pay this bill. Goddamn, you think you know, since you know everything. Since you know everything.
Like, how soon do y'all think is it to send a child to work? Like, for instance, like, can't kids go to work now with a special work permit? In certain places, they can start to work as early as the age of 14. Would y'all allow y'all child to go to?
It ain't that way up here. It ain't that early up here. But like, I would do little stuff like let them sell water ice or something like that. Like, I would do little stuff like that to start them off. But that would be like 11. I think like 11 or 12 or something like that.
Oh, now I was selling stuff like that when I was 11. I mean, every summer. Right. I sold ice cream. I mean, I was the candy woman, the candy girl, but I was a hustler even back then.
Yeah. So what age you think we should start at, Judge?
Whenever my son tell me, all right, you're right. It is favoritism. You're right.
I'm glad that you realize that, Judge.
Because my daughter ain't coming to me at no 11, 12 years old talking about she going out here to sell no damn water. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. All right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's your little princess. You are paving the way to for her on how she should be expected to be treated by the future man in her life. You're doing absolutely right.
Check this out. I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't even you're right in a certain aspect, but I don't even care about the dude that she picked. Before I leave this earth, she's gonna be straight by me. You feel me?
That's right.
So if I leave here in the next 2 years, she got a trust fund that she's gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? She ain't her college, everything gonna be good. Now my boy's gonna have to kind of get it from the rough. Now, if they want to go to work early, I'm all for that. I want to teach you how to manage your money, though. You feel me? Yeah. I want to show you the proper things to invest in with this crypto and stocks. I want to teach them that at a young age. Like my son, he just wanted to buy some VC bucks. He sent me $100. I sent them $100 in cash out, but the deal was this. If I give you this money, $50 is going in the stock market and $50 is going to PlayStation because they're becoming billionaires off of your money. So let me show you how to make your money work for you. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to go to work early, like my middle son, he doesn't have an athletic bone in his body, but he is smart. He's smart as hell. Like he's a genius. You know what I'm saying? So if he wants to start working, or even my other son, you want to start working, let's work. But I'm not going to let them work just to buy shoes and mess their money up. I want to teach them.
And that's a part of the working. When they begin working, you should teach them to, okay, you're going to take 50% because you ain't got nothing else to do. I'm paying everything. Take 50% of it and put it into the bank. You know, I mean, Alice had it was a Mula account, it's called, that you could set up at the age of 2, I think it was. At the age of 3 and 4, he would go in each month. The money that he has in his piggy bank, I didn't care if it was $5 or $50. He would go in and write out his own little deposit slip, get this little stool and get up there and write out his own little deposit slip. But he got the concept of what it was like to save money very early.
Look, Diana says they had summer jobs at 14. A lot of these kids, they don't have like those summer programs that we used to have I started getting summer jobs early, but I had to get it out when I was like 9.
I did too. But you know what? That's why it's so important for us as Black men and women to create our own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So we can employ our own. Mm-hmm. You know, I got a friend. He was a little upset that he didn't get a certain job, and I'm like, man, bump them, bro. Let's create your own. Let's create our own stuff. We ain't got to depend on them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We just don't. They ain't gonna never play fair with us.
What the audience talking about tonight? Because I can't. Okay.
Helen said they gotta earn those awards. Shalimar, rotten is no good.
Look at that other one. Shalimar said, "You have to know when to pull back while teaching hard work and responsibilities." Very true.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all ready to wrap up?
Yeah, before we wrap up, I want to ask everybody in the audience, are y'all expecting some bad weather tonight? Are y'all prepared for the bad weather?
No. I mean, we had bad weather here. I think it was Thursday night. 2 tornadoes touched down in Conyers, only about 15, 20 miles from us. We had a bunch of bad weather this morning, rain, and they're talking about snow tomorrow.
Well, it's supposed to start snowing overnight here.
So the whole East Coast getting snow then. We getting snow too. So if it's coming snow in Philly all the way to Georgia, that's crazy.
Wow. And it's been hot here. I mean, it's been like in the 70s, and then tonight it's going to get down to 26, I think. That's crazy. I mean, we've been hot here. That's why everybody's sick around here.
Right. Yeah, it was 70 something today. I was telling T, it was 67 when we first got on the drone. It's still hot outside right now.
Yeah, this is some crazy weather, y'all. Some Indian weather.
Yeah, it's another one of the ploys from the government.
They controlling the weather now.
Hey, you never heard that before? Y'all never heard that?
No.
Yes.
What,
yes.
like the global warming?
They control the weather.
No, he said the
Oh.
government is controlling the weather.
Angela said that they got snow and sleet today, and she in Tennessee. Dang, girl, you right next door to me
I
almost.
can't believe you never heard that. I'm gonna send you something.
I never heard of the government controlling the weather.
Yes, man. That's been the thing for a while now. Yes.
I know the news people lie, but I never heard about the government controlling the actual storm system.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, how is that possible, Judge?
Right.
And I'm not putting anything past them. But how could that be possible? I wonder.
The same way all right, I'm gonna tell you how it's possible. The same way that we can go from March all the way to October, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has the flu. And then as soon as October, the first week of October, everybody's sick. The same way they can control, like you said, putting COVID into the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
that's
different. How are they changing the weather?
Bro, you don't think they got this? They can figure out how to mix a cold front with a. Bro, they can clone a whole animal. They can figure out the right thing to do to mix a cold front with a warm front. Right. They can figure it out.
I don't doubt it.
So if they wanted to make it rain tomorrow, if they just said, fuck it, it's gonna rain tomorrow, they could just push the button and then it would be raining tomorrow.
So I think it's something that, hold on. I did something this in college. It's something they can do with the clouds. It's something called seeding that they can do with the clouds and they can make it precipitate, bro. Real rap.
I got to check into that. Now you gonna have me goddamn researching.
I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I did a paper on it. I'm gonna find it.
Okay, do that.
Hold on.
I want to know now. T, you do too, don't you?
I said I never heard of that one, KD.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send y'all some stuff.
Helen said the rockets that they sent up in the sky changed.
Now, that's one way, Helen, that they could do. I mean, T, think about the movie we saw.
Right.
The guy that was going up there, they could send those rockets up there and yeah, that's one way.
So what about you think they can manufacture a tornado?
I think they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, if they got something powerful enough to mix that hot and that cold air in, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
T, I don't doubt
China.
I don't doubt
man.
Nothing.
I'm telling you.
What's the name of that? What's the name of the president show, y'all, that we watched that time? Y'all had me watch. I don't know if T ever watched it.
What show?
The Scandal? The president.
What show, Katie?
It was called FBI Sightings by the Presidents or something, right, Judge?
I'm trying to think which one.
It was called FBI Sightings, but this is stuff that is going on in the White House that the presidents find out when they go in, but it's top secret. You remember it went all the way back to
So you mean like aliens and shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Aliens. Yeah, we watched that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I believe that, but I don't know if I believe that they're gonna make a tsunami come whenever they.
Well, now if them aliens exist here, they can do anything.
I'm looking at this joint. They said the guy he works for NASA. He basically says they've been controlling the weather since Vietnam. They've been manipulating the weather since Vietnam.
Is that where the global warming come in at? Because
that's a part of it.
Yeah, that's the begin. That was the beginning of it, wasn't it?
We need to talk about this on another. You know what?
This global warming since I was in school. They were giving us the warning then.
Let's just make it a show. Let's just make that another show.
Need to.
You know what I'm saying? I'll send the link out.
Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments if y'all think the government is controlling the weather right now.
And if there's any meteorologists
can they control it?
We need y'all on the show.
Can the government control the weather? Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Can the government control the weather?
What's up, people?
Oh yeah, Diana, I do watch the History Channel. I used to global warming. Yeah, it's a mess out here. It's a lot of things we don't have any control over. You know what I'm saying? But I think we should get into it. I think we should get real deep into it. Everybody do some research and let's talk about it. Let's go team pro or team con. You know what I'm saying? Do you believe it can be done or it can't be done? And we'll talk about it. Watch some shows and everybody bring their hypothesis to the table. I know it can be done. I know it can.
Well,
I'm
doing
team
some
pro.
research on mine. Look, Cheryl got me about scared to start solve anything. And after watching, I forgot the name of the movie she had me watching with Julia Roberts, and then the one that Tim had me to watch. When you stumble upon some stuff like that, and they find out that you don't stumble upon it,
Right.
they don't snatch your ass up.
Right.
I don't know if I want to cross that judge or not.
You got to get real deep in the weeds with it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna have to find some stuff out, and then you got to be like real bold, like changing the perspective on people. You know what I'm saying? The masses. You got to be able to control the masses with that type of influence. Think about all the books that's already been written. You know what I mean? So you'll be safe. They ain't gonna come snatch you out of your Sunday night wind down shirt and be like, they gonna take you out your Sunday night. They gonna take you out your Sunday night wind down shirt.
Oh, they're gonna take my shirt.
They gonna take you out your shirt. They gonna be like, she know too much.
Who gonna take me out my shirt? The aliens.
The government and the aliens, both.
The government and the aliens.
Yeah, right.
Cause I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I'm not.
What's going on?
They gonna have to come get me.
I don't know what's going on. I'm be just as dumb.
I believe that they contribute with the, the pollution and all that kind of shit, but I don't know if they have actual control over the weather.
I think they do, bro. Think about it. They be like, this system, this weather, it's heading straight for here. They get you to go buy all this shit, and then it just suddenly takes a left turn out into the ocean.
I think that's a part of their stupidity, though. Like they just be wrong. Like they take guesses and they just be wrong.
Man, it's too sophisticated, bro. This stuff's too sophisticated now.
It is quite sophisticated. I mean,
yes,
technology is.
Yes, it's too
sophisticated. And it's the tracking devices that they do, T. With all this tracking device they do. Okay, for instance, this Facebook thing, the WoW game. When I see people put some up there, I'll try some of them. It's like that damn thing know your mind. It's like they know they can read what's going on.
See how the algorithms, how they pick up on the algorithms, and like when you say something, then it all of a sudden pops up in your phone.
That is very, but that goes back to the movie. You remember when they had the little kids and they had those little things in their hands and they could pick up your emotions? You remember that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay, for instance, I did the little girl. It said, "Pick out the little girl in you." Okay, it pulled up a little diva girl. I mean, I totally would have dressed like that. How do they know that?
It got you. It knows you. Yo,
yeah, it's watching me.
You remember when we had Dominique on? She was talking about that. She was talking about the actual behavior patterns in Facebook becoming that type that it can pick up on certain things.
Exactly. And
from your text messages to how you speak.
Anymore. But it can sure pick it up.
I'm gonna tell you the one I hate is the I was talking to somebody on the phone and I ended up going on Instagram and it was like their brother or sister, somebody, the first person, it was some, I don't know if it was because I can't remember my cousin that passed, but that was the first thing that popped up. I'm like, what that was just crazy. Yeah. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, it's something ain't right. We all got chips in us. That's all to it.
No, that's not the chips in us. That's the invasion of privacy that they have. They have that invasion of privacy where they're listening to everything that you say. Like your phone is basically the Black Mirror, basically.
Yeah, we just have no private life.
Yeah, I think it's that they're listening, and it's also the things we talk about. Like you said, the diva. Maybe your phone can figure out your personality just from your conversations. You see what I'm saying? The things you text, your emojis, maybe some pictures you shared. Maybe it can pick up off of who you are just based off of how you use your phone.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That shit is deep, man. It's deep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
why you
deep.
got. That's why you got to detach from your phone. Like
That's
after-
why what?
you gotta detach from your phone. Like you gotta detach from all these devices.
Oh,
And not read into all of that stuff because it could be a mind fuck.
right. Tell you what, I ain't trusting that at all. What's the guy name that made that song years ago? I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Right.
Exactly
I
how I
always
feel.
feel like somebody's watching me.
Hold on. You said that was a couple
No,
years ago. That was like 30 years ago.
Well, I still feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that was like early '80s.
A couple years ago.
Shit, hold on, that was like 40 years ago.
I said a few years ago, mate.
KD, that's a whole lifetime ago.
That's about 4 decades ago.
Well, that song then that was made 3 decades ago.
3.5 at least.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah, they watching you. It's your
Yeah,
phone.
they watching all of our asses.
It's the Black Mirror.
They are watching all
It's the
of it.
computers. It's the Black Mirror.
I'm watching that. I'm gonna watch that tonight, T.
What, the Black Mirror?
Remember I told you about that, Karen?
I remember something slightly about that. That's that old weird mess for real, ain't it?
It ain't weird, KD. That's what's
Nah, it
going
ain't
on.
weird.
Yeah, that's
Kinda like
what's going on right now, KD.
that's something Cher would love to watch. I can shoot. I'm already paranoid enough. Lord Jesus, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing being so paranoid. I'm up here looking at the phone now.
1984.
I'm looking at this lamp trying to see if something's looking at me.
1984. Almost 40 years ago that song came out. 38
What
years
song?
ago.
How
You know,
many? 34?
38.
38? Oh my God. I was just born.
You talking about?
I
This
was
song
just
came out a couple years ago.
38 years ago. God dang, my ass ancient.
I was lying, KD.
Before we go, let's get through the rest of our comments, y'all, so we make sure we get everybody. It was surely great to spend the new year with you guys. It was dope.
Yeah, and y'all continue to send Neil prayers. He was missed tonight.
Right.
So y'all can continue to send the prayers up for him, and he will continue to get better.
Right.
And all of those who are in bereavement, Barbara, your family have my sincere condolences.
Hey, Helen.
Let me
Oh, go
tell
ahead,
y'all
Karen.
this right
Go ahead, Karen.
Huh?
No, I said go ahead. It's raining.
Prayers to my friend Dorinda and her significant other. His mother passed over the holidays. And when he went to the funeral home, when they were going in to view the body, they had another lady in the casket that they had picked out for her and everything. Do y'all know that they burned his mother by mistake?
Wow.
How do you think you can handle something like that?
I might have to fuck somebody up,
Man. Man. He had to do some tall praying.
That's a physical.
I cannot even imagine. I cannot imagine. And then they're going to keep asking them if they were sure that wasn't their mom. Like, dude, I know who my mama is.
Right. No, that's a violent situation.
Yeah, I mean, of course they're gonna, legally handle it, but I commend them for not snapping on the spot, because somebody probably would have ended up in that casket even if it had been me.
Right.
But I would have snapped, and I know I would have snapped.
You know what, man? The damn government just kicked me out of here for no reason. I'm sitting here looking at the computer and they just fucking kicked me out.
You're figuring out some stuff, Judd. Did
you
hear what I just told T?
No, I heard some of it, and then some. What happened? I know you said you was gonna smack somebody.
A friend of mine, her mother-in-law passed over the holidays, and the gist of it is the funeral home.
They accidentally cremated somebody.
They cremated her by mistake.
No.
Yeah. And when they went there to view their mother,
it was somebody else in the
casket.
casket.
To be cremated was in her clothes, in the casket, and everything.
You got to be lying.
Not lying. I mean, I couldn't believe it when she sent me that text. I'm like, I know I'm not reading this right. I cannot be reading this correctly. I mean, I can't even imagine what I would have done. I really can't.
That's deep, man.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
Damn. I thought the funeral I did was bad. When I got there, it was like, we gonna hook y'all up, hook the music up to the speaker. I thought it was gonna be the speaker in the sky, like the whole surround system. It was a speaker about this big, and then the joint went and charge up. So the guys that were singing, they had to sing a cappella, but they was like Casey and JoJo, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They was the real version. They
were
did
smooth,
good.
huh?
They did their thing, but yeah, somebody in that funeral office should be getting their ass whooped, like for real.
I mean, they're gonna handle it legally. But
yes.
I mean, it's bad enough that you lost your mom, and then when you go there, it's like her body's. That's like a double whammy, I mean.
All right. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Here, and if it was me and I pass away, and my family gonna sue them for like $1 million or something, I'll be cool with that.
Yeah, well, you know that I told him, I said, Mama could be looking out for y'all, which they are fine anyway, but she want to make sure her baby's taken care of. That's one way, right?
I'm cool with it.
Because one thing about it, once the soul leaves the body becomes a material possession, and the Bible clearly states you do not, like worship material possessions. Well, once the spirit and soul leave the body, that's all the body is a material possession. Her spirit and soul can never be burned. But I mean, now I fed all of that to him because somebody have fed that to me.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's a hard pill.
That's a hard
pill.
Yes.
That's a hard pill. And I think they should sue to the maximum.
They should get at least $1 million.
Never erase what they done, true enough. But I mean, somebody they got to pay for that because that's a mistake that you just do not make.
Right. Yeah, that's worth at least $1 million.
Yeah, at least. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's deep. Because he said he had just went there that Monday, picked out the clothes and everything. Go back that Wednesday, the day before the funeral. Who is this woman that my mama casted? They tell him to step out a minute. He said he stepped out thinking maybe they just, wrote the wrong person out. Go back in, steal her. The guy said, "What? That's your mom? You sure it's not your mom?" Woo.
Hold up, time out. They asked him, "Was you sure that wasn't your mom?"
They asked him that. Yeah.
I don't even laugh at that.
I grabbed him by the neck at that point.
You gonna ask somebody, "Are you sure that's not your mama?" He should have got his ass whooped first.
But
he should have been the one sitting in the new casket.
God held it together because it wouldn't have done them any good for him to hurt that man. Because regardless of how wrong they were, had he hurt that man, then they could have brought charges against him.
I'm with Lady KC. She said that home would now become my family business. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even want it as a business. But yeah, they gonna be handled. Trust me. They're gonna be handled.
That's big business, Katie. You might want to circle back.
You ain't lying.
You might want to circle back.
Yeah, that's true. It is big business right now.
Yep. Well, all right, y'all. I guess it's 9:00. We can go ahead and start wrapping up. I want to say a prayer to send us out, though.
Yeah.
All right, you good, Judge.
Okay. So First and foremost, you know what I mean, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and having a good time with us as we laugh and we talk about social issues and everything like that. Because that's why I created this platform for things that's going on now in and out our communities and in society. Um, I want to thank our great, you know what I mean, host of the show, T and Karen, and send our love and prayers up for Nail that he gets well very soon as he deal with this Omarion. But Nail, you in our prayers, man. We love you. Also, Barbara and her family, what they're dealing with, and everybody else that's dealing with some tragedies because, you know, it's truly a crazy time that we're living in. But I want to remind everybody of this. You know, this is not the first time that we have lived through some treacherous times with famine and diseases and, you know what I mean, and poverty and certain things in this world. You know, we have done that as a people. My message to everybody, don't let this life make you forget who you are and what you represent. Don't let it allow you to forget who you love and why you live for them. You know what I mean? That's so important as a motivational tool to use. I had a friend on Facebook the other day say, I'm tired. I'm just giving up. He's been in and out of the hospital. No, brother, do your due diligence. You know, lose some weight. Get your health under control. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe that'll help things. We have to be responsible and be accountable for ourselves first. And still, if that doesn't work and things are still down, you find a way. What you don't do is you won't give up. You won't give in. You find that reason to live. You got it? We ain't quitting. We ain't giving up. All this stuff too shall pass. You know, like I did the eulogy. I told them at the eulogy, we survived the crack era. If you can survive the crack era, you can survive anything. We can walk to the corner store and they just be a shootout. You know what I mean? We didn't get strung out on those drugs. And if some of us did, we was able to beat it. And look at now, we're the ones that didn't get the first COVID virus that killed us. So we are survivors by nature. You know, so don't give up. Stay prayed up. Stay meditated. Do what you have to do to survive that because there's somebody out in this world that's dependent upon you, that loves you, that needs you, that wants you here. Just survive one more day. Yes, it will get hard, but nobody said it was going to be easy. But even in the midst of that hardship that it is, guess what? We're growing stronger by the day. And on the Sunday Night Wine Down, we're one family. And that's why we stay as one union, as one team, as one community, a cyber community, and we're still here rocking on. So don't you lose hope. Don't you lose faith. No matter what you're going through, you have a team here with you and a family that's going to walk with you side by side. You stay strong. All right? And we just want to let you know Happy New Year, and we love you. Bless your household. Bless this show. Bless everybody that's a part of our family. And even bless the people that come against us. Because love is the strongest thing in this whole universe. Nobody can tear that apart. Love you guys.
All right.
Yep. So we want to wish peace and blessings to everybody. And, you know, we wish y'all well on y'all journey this week. And can't wait to talk to you next week.
All right, people, we out here.
All right, people. Stay safe.
Peace.